Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. Hopefully you can hear me. I've been having issues getting inputs to work in Streamlabs. I can't get my Shocks Open Fit earbuds to work. My Rode microphone is not working after I dropped it the other day. So we're back to using my wireless Go. So hopefully you can use me okay. Hopefully you can hear me okay. But thank you for being here. Hello, Scythe. I was supposed to call you Snookums. Hello, Snookums. My YouTube wife, thank you for being here as always. Hey, Lizzie R. Hope you're doing all right. Back to school for you this week, I assume. So, yeah, I can't do anything. I can't do anything about that. It's the microphone that I'm using. So, I'm going to have to speak up, I guess, so you guys can hear me. Yeah, I can't do anything about the volume. Unfortunately, it's the microphone that I'm using. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Fiona's mom. Yeah, because I can't get my earbuds to connect. So, you're just going to have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Nothing I can do until I get my other microphone working again. Hopefully it's not, broken. So, yeah. I don't know what's been going on. I'm still not caught up on Beck or Destiny because those videos are much, much longer. But we do have a video from Amberlynn that was uploaded yesterday. And let me find it. I need to switch scenes. Hey, Mars. Good to see you. Glad you can make it. All right. This thumbnail amused me. I haven't been screenshotting her thumbnails lately because I've been doing streams. But this thumbnail amused me with the side view and the Amberlynn and the wild. Yeah, she appears to be at Wally World at the good old Walmart. But this video, this is going to be her weekly vlog because it's Monday. So this is going to be a vlog, and it is titled Having a Mental Breakdown, Dangling Ankle, what? And Had to Evacuate. And it's weekly vlog Ep 2, episode 2. Hey, DV, good to see you as well. Yeah, not sure what this is going to be about, but it is going to be a vloggy vlog. So, we will see what... Sorry, my fans aren't changing color in my PC. And I don't know why they aren't changing color. I need to fix that. I don't know why my fans aren't cycling the color like they're supposed to. I just noticed that. So let me see if I can... Not that you guys care what my fans are doing, but I do. I care. I'll have to update that later. Alright, well, my fans just aren't going to be cycling through colors. Alright. Are you in class right now, Lizzie R? If you're in class, turn off YouTube. What am I looking for? Alright. So, where is my full screen? All right, so we have Amberlynn's video ready to go. If you do happen to be new here, I do speed Amberlynn up to 1.25 speed because she does speak a little too slowly for me. So, all that being said, we're going to unmute her. My volume over here should be good. We're going to give a volume check.
Hello, welcome to the second weekly vlog, and I forgot to put on my earrings. It is what it is. I also have to put on some lipstick, but I'm gonna eat a little bit because I'm actually about to go out and hang out with my mom. So I'm just making like a stuffed bell pepper in the microwave, and I'm telling you, it is literally...
All right, I think her volume should be okay for you guys. She's a little low for me because I have my volume down a little lower on my PC, but I think her volume for you should be okay according to the bar and Streamlabs. So, all right.
Hello, welcome to the second weekly vlog, and I forgot...
Lizzie R, do not do that. And turn off your phone, young lady, and pay attention to your class.
To put on my earrings. It is what it is. I also have to put on some lipstick, but I'm gonna eat a little bit because I'm actually about to go out and hang out.
Oh my god, I'm not fully dressed to eat breakfast. I forgot my earrings for breakfast. Oh no, Fiona's mom, I hope you're okay. Sounds like the wall isn't, but I hope you're okay.
With my mom. So I'm just making like a stuffed bell pepper in the microwave, and I'm telling you, it is literally...
She's making a stuffed bell pepper in the microwave. What did you stuff it with? What is the bell pepper stuffed with? And why are you making it in the microwave? It's gonna make the pepper like smushy and rubbery. Should bake it in the oven. Or you have an air fryer. Oh goodness, I'm yawning. Use that Drew Barrymore air fryer. I do like stuffed bell peppers. Apparently Mars cannot eat them though, after she had food poisoning.
Really so good. Anyways, so I uploaded the first weekly vlog and I'm getting so much support. You guys loved the length of it. You guys...
She's getting so much support. I don't doubt that she has people that do support her. I mean, she gets thousands of views on her videos. She has 235-ish thousand subscribers. Not all of those people are going to be haters. A lot of them are probably people that, a lot of people are probably, people that have forgotten they're even subscribed. But, you know, we do see people in her live streams on Tuesday night giving her support. I'm sure she does get messages of support on Instagram from people that don't want to publicly say anything because they don't feel like having people comment rude things on their post trying to be supportive. I've seen people tag her on Instagram where they're like watching her video and they're like, oh my god, it's time to watch Amberlynn again, or oh my god, my cat, you know, blah 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 blah. So
genuinely enjoyed it so much, so thank you. So this is the first week where I'm also filming all the other videos I'm doing on my schedule. So on Tuesday I'll be filming the weigh-in, which is going to go up on Wednesday, and then Wednesday I'm going to be filming the Let's Talk, which is going to go up on Thursday, and then pretty sure on Thursday I'm going to be filming the What I Ate Today, which is going to go up on Saturday. That's going to be my...
So Thursday will be her What I Ate Today video. She's a new Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. Yeah, be careful, Fiona's mom. We can't have you hurting yourself.
My new routine for a little bit, and you know, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, I'm going to be in the Let's Talk, which is going to go up on Thursday, and then pretty sure on Thursday I'm going to be filming the What I Ate Today, which is going to go up on Saturday. So that's going to be my new routine for a little bit, and you know, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I will definitely keep you guys updated. All right.
This is my new routine. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I guess that means, I mean, she's going to keep uploading, of course, to YouTube, but I guess she means if this regimented, this day's video is this video, this day's video is this video, I guess she means if she gets tired of that, she won't do it anymore, and then she'll just keep uploading, like, regular vlogs every other day. Because, you know, having the set schedule is a lot of work for Amberlynn. It's so hard to have a regular set schedule for work.
All right, we got the earrings on and we're switching it up today. Today I'm wearing a different color lip and I'm actually obsessed with this.
Is it not HD Kisses? I bought the exact same lipstick when I dressed up as Amberlynn for Halloween 2 years ago.
This actually looks really good, and I'm super picky about the lipstick colors that I wear because my lips are super tiny with the shape of my lips and the color of...
I mean, they're lips. What are you gonna do? I don't even know how to pick a color that would look good on somebody. I don't know.
my skin. Like, in my opinion, I don't think a lot of lip colors look good on me, so I'm super picky with that. But this is Maybelline New York. This is in the Super Stay Matte Ink, which I do enjoy this brand for sure. This is in the color...
Sorry, my nose is running for some reason.
15 Lover, and I'm definitely a lover girl, so it's working out perfectly. Since it's spring now,
I'm definitely a lover girl, so it's working out perfectly. Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. All right, Amberlynn, you do you, boo-boo.
I spend a lot more time outside in the spring and in the summer. We're back on the sunglasses on top of the head era, which I think is super cute, so do not come for me. So sometimes...
You know, if you want to put your glasses up there, you put your glasses up there, and then 5 minutes later, you'll be looking around, wondering where your sunglasses are, and they're on your head. Funny stuff. My ex-girlfriend, the one that I've complained about in videos, that wasn't great, that's kind of like Amberlynn, we were on the phone one night talking, and she's like, where is it? I can't find it. And she's like, I can hear her like moving like couch cushions and looking around. And I'm like, what are you looking for? And she's like, my cell phone. And I'm like, hun, what are you talking to me on? And she's like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah. She was high. So, you know, Amberlynn needs that Too Faced lip injection printing. She has some She has some lip plumping stuff. She had it before. She tried it, I think, a couple of years ago. But we are picking a perfume for the day.
I do mix perfume. Today I'm wearing Vera Wang Princess and Acai by Le Monde Gourmand. I cannot pronounce any of this, but I will say I'm learning that this brand, there's so many that they have. I eventually literally want all of them. I know that's not like realistic, but their perfume is so good. And I also love Dossier, of course.
Oh, we're out at bingo, which means we have concession stand food that look like a cheeseburger.
And I also love Dossier, of course.
Yes, it appears to be a cheeseburger and some French fries.
3 winners, Super Susan, 1 brandy.
At least there's lettuce on the burger. I don't know, Lizzie R.
Well, me and my mom both lost, but I'll let you guys take a wild
Stepdad won. He always wins.
guess of who did win. My mom's fiance, as per usual. Hello. It is the next day, obviously. I actually just filmed my weigh-in video. So filming it on Tuesdays, it's going up the next day on a Wednesday.
Notice she's not putting dates in the videos anymore, which is kind of annoying. I would like to know what the date is. What is the date?
Weighed in and I was kind of shooketh at my weigh-in. So if you guys have not seen that, definitely go watch. But I'm really excited for this new YouTube schedule because I feel like it's going to just help me create more routine in my life. And I love routine. And I like that like I am my own.
Do you? Because you don't seem to have routine in your life. She doesn't seem to ever have routine, so I don't know how she could love it.
Boss, so my routine can be a little bit more laid back. Anyways, I also have my members live stream tonight, which I might have a White Claw. I don't know.
Okay, so it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday of last week, which is, I can't see my calendar because my speaker's in the way. That would be the 25th. By the way, happy April Fool's Day. Oh, I should have had something to fool you guys with. I don't know, I should have came on and said I was getting married or something. Nobody would have believed that. You love when my Midwesterner comes out. What did I say? It does peek out frequently.
When I ordered White Claws last week for my live stream, I got a 24 pack, or was it a 12 pack? 24 or 12, but either way, I have some left over. Well, a lot left over. So I might have one for my live stream. I don't really know.
I don't remember. Did she? I think she did. Yeah, she had her. Oh, good. She had a raspberry one. Yeah, yes, Libby would tell us she's actually. Yeah, I don't think anybody would believe that.
I put my hair up because I'm doing some cleaning around the apartment. I like to be pantsless, hair up, when I do my best cleaning. All right, so if you...
I don't even know what to say about that. Maybe because her pants drag the floor. I don't know. She likes to be pantsless when she's cleaning. I mean, her shirt dresses do cover all the way down typically, but I don't. All right. Well, you do you, boo. Lizzie, I was so confused.
You saw my weigh-in video. This...
I think my chair has lowered because I feel like I'm not really in the camera frame. There we go.
Has to do with my goal. This is my first water bottle today. Let's like drink some of it together, and I just realized it's freaking...
I think this was the first mention. This was the first mention of not wearing pants, I think.
Ice cold, so I'm not gonna be able to chug it, which I wanted to do. If you haven't drank water today, do it. Here's your reminder.
Oh, not in this video, but months ago, yeah. Mars says, to be honest, I prefer that she isn't dragging her dirty trouser legs through the mop water.
It's freaking ice cold, so I'm not gonna be able to chug it, which I wanted to do. If you haven't drank water today, do it. Here's your reminder. Chug number...
I'm drinking a protein shake with coffee.
1. Chug number 2, and I think I have a brain freeze. Chug number 3, and I definitely have a brain freeze. Ow, ow.
Did you put it in the freezer?
Ow. Number 4, down. I need to remind myself.
Ready to stop UTIs before they even start? Meet the first anti-UTI spray for women, Intimate Skin Support.
All right.
If I want to chug, I need to do room temperature water.
Well, or at least not freezing cold water, at least. Why is she chugging it? Is she just that thirsty, or is she really trying to get that water in? I don't know. What about a mopping moo-moo? I think I need a mopping moo-moo, Mars.
A little bit left. I got this. Oh, it hurts.
She's struggling. She's struggling. I don't know why she's trying to chug it all at once. I don't know why.
It hurts real bad. Brain freezes are weird, man. I did it. And this right here is just a bag of trash and some boxes on top of my wagon because I like to take my trash to the dumpster myself. I do have trash valet, but I don't know. I like to do shit myself, okay? Hello, hello.
Shit, I love that trash valet at my luxury apartment. Mostly because I lived on the 3rd floor and we had a trash compactor at the back side of our complex. So you basically, I had to chauffeur my trash. I had to put it in my car and drive it around to the trash compactor. So I liked the trash valet. I don't know, Mars. Maybe yeah, she doesn't like it, so she's chugging it just to get it down. That's why I like. Oh, this isn't sparkling water. This is a can of soda, but I had a can of sparkling water a bit earlier. Sparkling water really helps get the water in, And doesn't taste like plain water.
So
Oop.
I do have trash valet, but I don't know. I like to do shit myself, okay? Hello. So I just did my members live stream.
Are you guys hearing anything double? Are you getting a weird echo or anything? Hold on. I'm gonna turn something off here, and we're gonna see if you can still hear everything.
I did drink a little bit. I had my other water sitting out here waiting for me, but never drank it. But the night is not over. Oh my god, my favorite part.
All right. Can you all still hear stuff? What is a trash valet? Yeah, I quit drinking soda for a good probably year and a half too, Lizzie, whenever I started drinking the flavored sparkling water. But I have started drinking a little bit of soda. Okay, good. Thank you. I have started drinking a little bit of soda again, like my zero sugar blackberry Dr. Pepper and my cherry Coke Zero, and occasionally a zero sugar Starry. So valet trash is, you have an apartment building and you have a bin that'll hold basically like two 15-gallon trash bags. You have a bin outside of your apartment door, and you put your trash in that bin and you close the lid, and then usually 4 or 5 days a week, people will come around and pick up the trash. They'll also pick up recycling if you have your boxes like bundled together. And yeah, they pick up your trash for you and take it away. So it's you have a little trash bin in front of your apartment, and they'll come pick it and take it away, so you don't have to take it yourself out to the dumpster. I don't know if I have, I may have pictures. Boop, boop, boo. From my apartment complex. Why do I have messages on Facebook? Let me scroll. It's gonna be a ways back. That's gonna be years. I'll have to find it later and like post it in Discord for you. Well, I haven't been posting much the last couple of years. Maybe I can scroll back quickly. I had a whole little series. One of my neighbors was like moving out or something, and there was a couple of chairs. Oh yeah, here's my apartment. They had chairs outside of the apartment, and I had a whole series where I was making up lives for these chairs. Wait, is there? Oh, that must be before the valet trash. No? Oh, here we go. Here's a picture for you. So, Amazon had, Amazon, I guess, thought that this was a box to put packages in, and they put my Amazon box in my trash bin. Yeah. So yeah, this was our trash bin. So you have to put it in here and then close it, and you have to make sure it closes because it keeps critters like raccoons or dogs or stray dogs and cats out of it. So this is what the trash bin looks like, at least at my place. And yeah. But Amazon thought it was a bin to put my packages in. So, anyway, that's what valet trash is. It was a nice amenity that we had at my complex.
Part of the live stream has got to be everyone hyping me up about all of my freaking Oracle decks that I have, and I was doing readings for people. I've never really done them for other people. I'm only like really good.
Yeah, the lid is to make sure critters stay out of it and to keep the smell in the container. So the Oracle cards, Amberlynn was having a good time. Do I think Amberlynn knows what she's doing? No. But she was enjoying the Oracle cards and had a good time. People were enjoying it. It was just a fun little thing that Amberlynn was doing, and she was having a good time. It was something different. It wasn't scripted. It was fun. Do I think Amberlynn is in tune with the universe and has any ability to read tarot or oracle cards? No. No, I don't. But it was fun, you know?
Good at it for myself, but people were literally hyping me up, so I was like doing love readings and all these type of things, and it was just genuinely so fun. But the beginning of my live stream was a little hecticana. I almost had to get off because I genuinely was having so much anxiety because the topic at hand, like I really am in that era where it's like I am trying to take out all the negative energy in my life. Like I just have to protect my peace, and I feel like a lot of people have to do that, and I know sometimes it's really hard because it's like that means you have to make some serious decision making. But I decided to stay on, and it actually went really good, and I enjoyed it.
Okay, it's Wednesday.
Hello, it is the next day, and I just got done filming the Let's Talk video. Oh my god, my mouth is so dry. I've been yapping at the bits. And I was going to mention this as one of the
yapping at the bits? You mean chomping at the bits?
Rumors in the Let's Talk video.
It is so freaking windy here. Oh my god. I can just hear the wind out there.
Video, but I'm just going to mention it now. So Salty Crab said that I did a privacy complaint on their video, and I just want to be the one to say that that never happened.
A privacy complaint? I haven't heard of a privacy complaint on a video.
So I just want to like say that here. I do not want my vlogs to be drama based, but like if I have to like just deny or confirm something or just like mention something that I'm going to, but I just want to make that very clear that that was not me. So moving on. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, all
right, hold on. I don't know. I don't follow Salty Crab, so I don't know, I don't know what video that would have been. So what is privacy complaint on YouTube? So on YouTube, a privacy complaint is a formal request to have content removed or restricted due to a violation of YouTube's privacy guidelines, particularly when someone's personal information or likeness is used without their consent. I don't know what Salty Crab would have had in a video. But I don't know. Amberlynn says it wasn't her. Don't know. I don't know what it would have been about. I don't know.
So fucking sad right now. I literally filmed a video today where I'm literally talking about like how I don't want to have to prove myself to people anymore, and me having BPD or a kidney stone, like I don't need to show those proofs and all this stuff. But then I was triggered.
No. She was okay. So it's Chris says when Salty reposted that video about the Raglan thing, she was sent an email about a privacy complaint filed. So I don't know. So I know with a copyright strike, you're told in the email who submitted it. You're given the information of who submitted that strike. For a privacy complaint, I don't know what information is given in the emails. But yeah, so Amberlynn, she shouldn't have to prove herself. I don't know if there's anything that she could be like, oh, here's a piece of paper saying, congratulations, you have BPD. I mean, I don't know what kind of proof people are looking for. I don't know. I don't know if she would have anything formally written down from whomever diagnosed her. It's probably going to be in her file, in like a mental health her medical record file thingy, whatever. I don't know. I don't think the mental health professionals use anything like my chart. Salty showed the email but didn't mention that it stated who it was from. Yeah. Well, if she showed the email, then it would have stated in the email who it was from if she showed the email. If you've seen the email. But it's possible. So let me rephrase that. If you didn't see anybody's name in the email, then it may not show who the complaint was from. Yeah. I mean, people constantly wanting, prove this, prove this, prove this. And then Amberlynn shows something and people still don't believe her, or they want something different as proof. It's not good enough, you know?
I literally have been so triggered with this whole cancer talk again. Like, that was such a fucking traumatic. It was so fucking traumatic, and it's like everyone is talking about it again, and it's like I have all these memories and like the feelings I had and the fears. It's all just like flooding back to me, and it's like I don't want to feel like this. So it's like Beck and Destiny did this weird live stream today, and I literally told myself, right, I am not watching that shit. And
So I haven't seen this video yet from Beck and Destiny, and I didn't get a chance to watch Amberlynn's live that she did that night because it was like midnight and my ass was in bed. But I will say, well, hold on.
Actually succeeded. And then I go on Instagram. People are saying that I lied about cancer again and Beck proved it. I'm just like, what is happening? Beck was literally with me when I found out over the phone that I had cancer. After my hysterectomy, Beck literally was there with me. I was there at the hospital for 4 days. I vlogged it. Beck did not leave, not one time. There was a constant nurse or doctor going in there talking to me about everything, and it just makes me think like I am in the twilight zone for Beck to even like insinuate that it could be precancerous when it's literally fucking not. Like, Beck was literally there with me the whole time.
Right, and I'm glad Beck was there for her. So what I will say, so I haven't seen or heard what Beck said yet on this, but from what I gathered from so Beck did make a post. So Beck made a post that says, "Hey guys, so after getting off live, I just wanted to say while I do like the ankle, I didn't watch his Q&A beforehand to figure out what kind of questions he asked. I know some people will think they weren't all in the best taste. I do want to say, though, that I was not trying to imply at all that Amberlynn did not have cancer. I was just trying to say I cannot confirm for you myself the details of what all happened. I don't remember all those details, but it was live, and I was nervous, and I definitely didn't word that as best I could. Please don't take any of that to mean that I didn't believe her, or that she didn't go to the doctor or have her hysterectomy. It was a scary situation regardless of the details. I needed to clarify that for everyone. Thank you for watching. That live was really big and intense, and we weren't expecting all of that." So I think it sounds like Beck wasn't clear on what they meant or said. I don't know what Beck said, but it sounds like she used ambiguous wording. Now, Beck probably doesn't understand all of the medical stuff that doctors were coming in and saying and talking to them about. This was also during COVID. So I don't know how much Beck was at the appointments before the surgery, because it was during COVID. So, again, during COVID, right? So, I don't know exactly what Beck said, but people will take anything they can to try to think that Amberlynn did not have cancer. Two things on that. Society still sees women as just baby popping out machines, right? It was just recently that women could get their tubes tied without their husband's permission, right? They aren't going to give a 30-ish year old woman who wants to have kids, mind you, they're not going to give her a hysterectomy without it being absolutely necessary. Secondly, they're not going to give somebody Amberlynn's size a risky surgery. 550 pounds having a full hysterectomy, that's going to be a rough recovery, especially during COVID. Unless it was absolutely necessary, they're not going to give her a hysterectomy. They're not going to give you a hysterectomy, a full hysterectomy for precancerous cells. We've seen her diagnosis. Beck probably doesn't understand all of the medical things that were said and the diagnosis and all these things, and probably didn't care to Google it and look it up. Because I think wasn't her mom really sick or just passed away during this time? I can't remember exactly when Beck's mom passed away. But we've seen Beck have a lot of issues mentally, like fully being there, fully focusing. She has a lot going on. So, Jonalyn, Beck's mom was dying. She kind of had a lot going on. It's not all about ALR. You can have two people in your life and still care about both of them and give them both your attention, Jonalyn. But I do know if Beck's mom was dying at that time, that would be something else on her mind and taking her focus away from Amberlynn. So they could, Beck had a lot going on, and she's not going to remember that. They aren't going to. Now you got me doing it, Jonalyn. They aren't going to remember everything, and they probably didn't understand everything that was going on medically. I think if there was a question about Amberlynn's cancer from the ankle, Beck could have just said, yes, Amberlynn had cancer, or just ignored it and just said, I'm not speaking on this. They don't have to answer every single question people are asking on these videos. So, I mean, Beck could have just said, I'm not discussing Amberlynn's medical issues, past history, because it's not my place and it's not my concern. All I can tell you is I was there and she had the surgery, she had the hysterectomy, but it's not my place to discuss her medical diagnoses. Jordy's mom, valid point. Thank you. Mars, I interpreted it as Beck trying to say that they couldn't repeat the medical words that were said. They have bad memory and was not well themselves with mental illness, family stuff with their mom. Yeah. Beck had a lot going on. They aren't going to remember everything that was said. They're not going to understand everything that was said. I don't know why people are trying to go to Beck and be like, did Amberlynn really have cancer? Lizzie R. says, medical institutions often neglect women's health, downplay pain, and fail to address their needs, especially for marginalized groups. Women face exploitation, violence, and systemic biases. Are you writing a dissertation in the chat, Lizzie R? With limited access to care, justice, historical abuses, and societal expectations further highlight their devaluation, devaluing us to just mothers or just bodies that carry men's children and historically future heirs. Yes, that's basically what I just said. We have history of Amberlynn going in for this pain, and they just kept telling her, it's a UTI. It's a UTI. Right? So they kept, downplaying the issues. Oh, it's just a UTI. Instead of looking into it more and doing further testing. So, it's frustrating that people still don't believe that Amberlynn had cancer, or they say, oh, it's just precancerous cells. No, you can go fuck yourself. It bothers me when they do that about Amberlynn's cancer. So, No problem, Lizzie R. It's fine. You're right on all of those things. Women are often, it's especially women of color. Now, Amberlynn is a white woman, but especially women of color have it even 100 times worse.
And not only that, but like before and after my hysterectomy, all of the appointments that I went.
I will say that post from Beck, I don't know how much this post from Beck, pointing the wrong way, I don't know how much this really helped. Like they're just saying, yeah, I didn't say I didn't say it the best way that I could. She wasn't trying to imply that Amberlynn had cancer. They weren't. God, fuck. I'm having pronoun issues today. They weren't trying to imply that Amberlynn didn't have cancer. But they never clarified Amberlynn did have cancer. They just continued to say that they didn't word it as well as they could. Those doctors shouldn't be allowed to practice if you go in for vaginal bleeding and they are giving you a diagnosis for the urinary tract. Bro, Rungle. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they could tell where it was coming from. I don't know. Um, but they just, yeah, because she wasn't, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, they just kept saying that it was a UTI, apparently.
To Beck was there. It makes me think, like, what was our relationship? Like, the fact that Beck can sit there and straight up not, like, for sure say, yes, it was cancer, even though they said it a million times. When I say they, I mean, like, all my doctors and my oncologists, etc. They said it a million fucking times.
I will say, having an oncologist right there should tell you that it's cancer. Now, Beck should be able to say for sure, yes, Amberlynn had cancer. And I think Beck has even said before, during one of the Q&As from Snowflake, Beck said, yes, Amberlynn had cancer. So I don't know why they're now trying to be like, oh, I couldn't tell you what was said. I don't know. Did Beck have a lot going on? Yes. But if my partner had cancer and my mom was also dying, I don't recall what Beck's mom passed away from. I just don't remember right offhand. Probably cancer, because we're all gonna fucking get cancer. I would remember my partner had cancer, even if somebody close to me in my family was also dying. Yeah, I talked to your manager, Lizzie. So I was just saying, Lizzie, just to give a quick repeat of what I said earlier, I had said that 2 reasons that we know Amberlynn had cancer. One, society still sees women as baby popping out machines, and they're not going to give a 30-year-old woman a full hysterectomy, especially a woman that has stated she wants to have kids. They're not going to give her a full hysterectomy for no fucking reason. Secondly, this was during COVID. They're not going to give a 550-pound woman a surgery that's not necessary during COVID. Somebody her size, it's going to be a harder surgery and a harder recovery, and especially she's in the hospital during COVID, they're not going to give her surgery for no reason.
In front of Beck. It's like, did Beck just not care about any of our relationship? Like,
I think Beck had a lot going on. I can't speak for how much Beck cared or didn't care for Amberlynn, but at this point in the relationship, Beck had been put into a position of a caregiver, pretty much. I hate to say it, but Beck was doing a lot of caregiving type things in 2019 and possibly into 2020. And then after the hysterectomy, Beck was still doing caregiver type things that a partner would typically do after a partner has surgery. But Beck had probably kind of checked out a little bit at this point.
Or do they genuinely just want money so bad that they have to like continue the speculation train? Like, it's just so fucked. The fact that it's something this serious just goes to show that they genuinely did not care about any single thing in my life.
So I will say, hey, if we're taking Lex's words that we watched the other day with the, you didn't really care about somebody, if you're starting, spreading shit about them after their relationship, it's what Destiny and Beck are doing. And we have, looks like Amberlynn is showing her medical things that she shouldn't have to share this. So the gyne-oncology clinic. Dear Kevin, oh, of course, his name's Kevin. I had the pleasure of seeing Amber Reed. It's so weird seeing Amber Reed. In a follow-up in the office today, Ms. Reed is a 29-year-old patient who underwent a total abdominal hysterectomy with bilateral salpingo oophorectomy on July 15th, 2020, with final pathology revealing a stage, is that 1B? Grade IB or 1B? I can't tell. I think it's capital I. Grade 2 endometrial cancer with 56% myometrial invasion and no lymphovascular space invasion. She had had nonspecific abdominal metroperitoneal adenopathy on preoperative imaging. I so hope I'm saying these words right. Post-operative imaging performed earlier today has revealed stable is that adenopathy? Adenopathy? This is non-specific, and I am not sure that it is related to her cancer. I have reviewed these findings with Ms. Reed in the office. She has done quite well since surgery and has a satisfactory post-operative exam in the office today. We have recommended ongoing close surveillance. I will see her back in 3 months with a CT chest, abdomen, and pelvis prior. Thanks so much for allowing me to participate in Ms. Reed's care. I will keep you updated regarding any major changes. With best regards, sincerely, blah, 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 blah. Somebody. All right. Well, that was a lot of really big medical words. Yes. We've seen her diagnosis before. I don't know why she has to keep showing this. She shouldn't have to. But regardless, Beck should know and be able to say, because Beck has said it before during one of the Q&As with Mr. Snowflake, I think, that yes, Amber had cancer. I mean, the word cancer would have been thrown around a lot during this time. So for Beck to have just completely wiped that from their memory, regardless of what else was going on in their life, I don't know. It's like somebody used the Men in Black little flasher.
I probably should not be talking about this right now. I just went live for 5.5 minutes. Literally, that's it. Yet
I did not see it.
Again, proving with more medical fucking paperwork, and it's just like, I don't know why I keep like demeaning myself. I keep making myself this small, this fucking small every time the topic of cancer comes up. Like, it's just...
Then stop. Then stop doing it. You had cancer. If people don't believe you, they can go fuck themselves. They didn't go through the surgery. They didn't go through the recovery. They weren't there. If people aren't going to believe you on the surgery and on the cancer, then they can fuck off.
Just say what you want. Like, make all the rag jokes under the sun. I don't give a fuck anymore. But like, my topic of cancer, like, really just, it really gets to me because that was a true real life experience I had. And I'm so tired of people invalidating my experience and saying, well, you didn't go to follow-ups. I went to multiple. I've had multiple CT scans since I was diagnosed with cancer and had a hysterectomy. And every single time, everything comes back normal. I am in remission. It is almost going to be the 5-year anniversary that I found out. And then I had my hysterectomy. And instead of feeling proud that I, Amberlynn Reed, am a motherfucking cancer survivor, I am sitting here yet again having to prove myself to a bunch of fucking people who just don't want to listen to me because they want to invalidate my every single experience. And I'm just tired of it.
An angel in the light, just walking down the
Twinkie.
street.
All right, so it's been a little bit of time. I just came
Well, we could have had some more Twinkie.
back in from walking Twinkie, and I deleted my 5.5-minute live stream. I know it's going to be on like other people's channels, which I don't care about that.
Oh well.
I just don't want it on mine. This is like a perfect example of like failing at regulating my emotions. I know I feel valid in
Come on, therapy.
hurting because people don't believe my cancer journey, even though it was fucking terrifying. But I need to work on regulating the emotions that I feel due to that. And this was just a prime example that I failed at that. So if you guys saw that live stream, I apologize for my hecticoness. I also apologize for crying literally just a minute ago in this vlog. I need to read the book, Let Them. So many people have recommended it to me. It's like the let them theory. Let them think what they want, have their own opinions. Like, it doesn't matter. So I might actually make that my next.
So Blackfeather says, people want to prove that Amberlynn's condition wasn't that bad, that she just wanted to take all the attention away from Beck's mother. That's why we have this whole precancerous cell debate. What? Yeah, Amberlynn faked having to have a hysterectomy to get attention. Who the fuck is saying that? I need the Jackie Chan meme that... What? Yeah, let me somehow convince the medical staff at the hospital during COVID that I have cancer and they need to do a full hysterectomy because I want to take attention away from my partner's mom. What the fuck? Sadly, Beck's mother died a few days after Amberlynn's surgery, but no one could have predicted. Yeah, nobody can predict that. You can't plan when you're gonna have cancer. Tequila and Donuts. I just shared what Beck posted, and Beck's post didn't clarify much. All Beck really said was, oh, I said that poorly, that I didn't understand things. They didn't say, you know, hey, I should have clarified that yes, Amber had cancer. So Beck didn't really clarify anything in that post. All that Beck said was, hey, that came out really poorly, and I can't remember or didn't hear things.
Next read because genuinely I need to live like that. Like, just let them think what they want. Actually make that my next read because genuinely I need to live like that. Like,
genuine? Why is she speaking this way? Why is she saying words like this? Is it a regional thing?
just let them think what they want. All right, you guys, let's turn this vlog around to more of a positive vibe. So I'm gonna be surprising my mom. As you guys know, she loves bingo.
Hey, her eyeliner's on point in this video. What else are you buying your mother that's bingo related? Didn't she just buy Mama Lynn a bingo bag for all the daubers?
So I'm gonna surprise her with a new bingo bag and more daubers because all of hers are running out of the ink. So the bingo bag.
Didn't you already buy her a bingo bag? Didn't Amberlynn buy Mama Lynn a bingo bag for Christmas? Am I crazy? I may be crazy. I thought Amberlynn already bought Mama Lynn a bingo bag recently.
bag that she has now is black and it says bingo all over it. It's super cute. I got it for her like a year and a half ago. But I was like, Mom, let's get you in your girly era. So I got her this pink one and then I filled it with so many daubers. Like, it is filled, and I love how this bag is just like a never-ending bag because there's so many in there.
It's a big fucking bag of daubers. It would be nice if it had slots to put the daubers in instead of having them just chucked in there. Because now she has to dig for the dauber that she wants.
And she still has room for so many more. So truth be told, I also love bingo, not gonna lie. I never really go into it
Did you get yourself a new bingo dauber bag?
thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna win. Like,
shit, me and my friend just used a Walmart bag to carry our daubers in. I just had my Walmart bag full of daubers.
I keep that positive outlook, but I mainly go into it just like, okay, this is fun, spending time with my mom. It's relaxing. We get to sit there, catch up, talk. You guys know me. I love a video game. I love a board game. I love any sort of game, card game, etc., etc. That includes bingo.
Me too, girly. Me too. I love games. I have nobody to play with because I have no friends here.
But the bingo bags, they're not my aesthetic. So I was like, okay, what could I do instead? And then I thought of my friend. She actually uses a makeup bag. So hers is just like a black makeup bag, but I'm extra. I got this. So it's a Juicy Couture makeup bag. And you guys know I love this color pink and I just think it's so freaking cute. But the issue is not a lot of daubers fit in here. I mean, you don't need that many, but I get tired of using the same color constantly.
Yeah, you don't need that many daubers, but you're like, ooh, I like this color. Ooh, I had like 10. Because they were like buck 25 back in the mid 2000s when I was playing bingo. But a Juicy Couture back for your bingo daubers. Fuck.
So I have about 5 in there, which is not bad. But I also bought myself some bingo daubers, okay? Because those 5 are just old ones that I've had. So I was like, what am I gonna do? Well,
they do go pretty quick. The daubers do go pretty quick when you're playing the big ones with lots of sheets.
I have a Telfar bag that I rarely use. I'm obsessed with this bag so much.
Isn't that the bag that Wifey got her whenever Wifey got her the Telfar earrings?
I'm like, girly, use it as your bingo bag. Like, are you kidding? So I have all my daubers in there. So I'm also very weird about germs. My mom, she makes fun of me for it. I like to clean the tables at bingo. Yes, I do. So usually I just go to the bathroom, get some soap on like a paper towel. But I saw someone else with some like hand sanitizer wipes and I was like, oh my god, why don't I just do that? So I got one to put in my mom's bag, so I'm gonna surprise her.
So Tequila and Donuts says, I do want to say I was not trying to imply Amber did not have cancer. Yeah. Just saying that wasn't what they were trying to imply isn't saying that Amberlynn doesn't have cancer. They were just saying, that's not what I was trying to say. Please don't take any of this to mean I don't believe her. Yeah, I think Beck could have done better with the clarification, just like I think Amberlynn could have done better with her taking accountability. I think Beck could have done better. And, I mean, Beck isn't the greatest speaker. Beck isn't the greatest writer. So, their post is not the clearest. Because I guess ChatGPT didn't write it for them. But not the clearest post. But people will read into it that Beck was apologizing or was saying this and this. But if Amberlynn were to have posted the exact same thing about something, they would be all over Amberlynn being like, oh, well, why can't you just say that so-and-so didn't have cancer if they didn't have cancer? So that's what I'm taking away from that post from Beck, is Beck didn't come out and say, I wasn't trying to imply that Amberlynn didn't have cancer because Amberlynn had cancer. But Beck did not say that. So, I think they No, Ando, I am not an am baby. I just don't think people need to be bringing up Amber's cancer and saying that she didn't have cancer. I would say that for anybody. So you can go fuck yourself. So I think Amber, or I think Beck could have done a better job with the post where they were trying to clarify, because it wasn't clear. And Beck does struggle with words, yes. So Lizzie R says, I don't think Beck was thinking that maybe people would hear their words and immediately go, Amber's faking. No, I don't think Beck was thinking that. It was a live stream. Beck does get flustered and nervous, but whatever the question was, Beck, if it was, did Amberlynn really have cancer? I don't know what the question was, but how hard is it to say yes? Because they've answered a similar question before. So, I know. All I know, I don't just defend Amberlynn. I defend Amberlynn when it's necessary, when she's being attacked unnecessarily, or people are trying to lie about things, but I don't defend Amberlynn blindly. Will I defend her on the cancer thing? Yes. I will defend her on the cancer thing. So, anyway, we have hand sanitizer wipes. I think that's a good idea to take to the bingo hall, because you never know, like, all the germs and things and all that stuff. So I think, getting some wipes, and the question was asking if it was precancerous cell or cancer. Why are people asking Beck these things anyway? Beck should have just skipped it and ignored it and been like, I'm not discussing Amberlynn's medical history. I'm not discussing Amberlynn's medical past. But the word cancer was thrown around a lot. Yeah, it's stupid. Alright, anyway. Sanitizer wipes.
With that. And then obviously one in mine as well. And this has nothing to do with bingo, but I got some more of the Happy Wax melts, because after I use them more, I realized I actually like them a lot. They're all shaped as cute little bears. I love them so much. So I got the Coastal Tide, the
Were those safe for pets? Did she look those up to make sure they were safe for pets?
Pina Colada and Palo Santo. Sorry.
Wait, what did that say? Did the bag say?
I love them so much. So I got the Coastal Tide, the Pina Colada, and Palo Santo.
I don't know. I know there are some wax melts that aren't safe for pets. I just typed, are wax melts safe for melts? Yes, Happy Wax, particularly their soy wax melts, are considered safe for pets. Okay, so that's good.
Sorry, it is super dark right now. I'm outside with Twinkie for the last, potty time before bed. And you guys, I think we have another dangling ankle situation, because I don't know what I did, but I stepped weird and now my ankle hurts so bad. And it's literally the one that I tore ligaments in, so I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Oh, another dangling ankle. Oh, good lord. She probably just stepped funny and twinged something. Once you've torn ligaments and stretched them, they're always going to have some issues after that. My left ankle, I rolled my ankle playing tennis, and it's a little weaker now. because those ligaments were fucking stretched. Um, oh, good lord.
It hurts so bad. You guys know me. I waddle when I walk, so now I'm having to like waddle and limp.
You having to waddle more to the other side. Get an ankle wrap. Wrap your ankle.
What did I do? I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
We don't need to watch. Give Twinkie some privacy.
Oh, she's going to the bathroom. Let's give her. Oh, she's done. Okay. I'm not gonna lie though. Like the more I have.
Did she pee? Okay, she must have just peed. Cause you better be picking up that dog shit.
I've walked like down this block, the better it feels. Hello. It is the next day.
Oop.
I am just doing some laundry right now. So I have clothes that I have to put away, and then I'm about to transfer
I need to do
clothes
laundry.
from the wash to the dryer. But a little update on how I was feeling last night. My ankle feels a million times better. I think I just like stepped weird, but I
Probably just twinge something. It's fine. You're fine.
I'm fine. And I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but like I never remember my dreams. It's very, very rare. But I woke up remembering my dream, and it was traumatizing, and it felt so real. So in my dream, I was in a lake swimming, and all of a sudden a shark bit my leg. And I know people say you don't feel pain in dreams, which is actually kind of partially true because it didn't hurt, but it was like this horrible pulling pain. I don't know.
Was wasabi biting your leg?
If my leg was hurting in my sleep or what, but this massive shark bit my poor little leg. Who's
why are you having a dream about a shark? Oh god.
leg is little around here, not mine. But oh my god, the actual like the imagery of it, it's like haunting my brain, and I feel a wee bit scarred. I just think it's really weird that I remembered my dream so like hardcore when I never do. Sometimes I like to look up dream meanings because I'm telling you, it's rare that I remember shit. So when it does happen,
yeah, that's a weird dream. I don't know.
I like to look it up, like what does this dream mean? So I might do that. Also another update because of the whole Beck cancer situation. So many people were like, why don't you just watch the clip before you go and assume based on what people are saying in your DMs? And the thing is, when I got all of the DMs at first, like, yeah, I went and I looked at the clip. Like, I wasn't gonna just like believe a bunch of people, because that's happened a lot where I'll get like a flood of DMs and then it turns out it's not even real. It's just people trolling or misunderstanding. So I did go and look at the clip, and it's just like the way that Beck worded it, they knew what they were doing. And
yeah, I'll have to go look. Now, when you're doing lives, maybe Beck just misspoke, but how hard is it to say precancerous or cancer, to say she had cancer, Amberlynn had cancer, right? Beck isn't going to know the difference between precancerous cells and full cancer, to be honest. So, when you're on a live, you can misspeak, you can say things not the best way that you meant to. It happens. We all do it during live streams. But what Beck really should have done is just skipped it and just said, I'm not discussing this.
it's just sad because they were there for my whole cancer journey, and they know 100% without a doubt, without a fact, that I had cancer. They know what type, they know what grade. So
Beck probably isn't going to remember the type and the grade, to be honest. Beck has a pretty shit memory and isn't going to remember the type and the grade. What Beck would remember is you had cancer, though.
how can you remember the stupid smallest details about things, but not that? So since my live stream, I woke up with a lot of people saying it really.
People remember random things. If something was triggered or was important at that time or funny, they might remember some small, insignificant detail. Our brains are weird. But Beck doesn't have the best memory.
And you were so valid. Like the way you reacted in that live stream was so valid, because I guess there are reaction channels who have taken out live stream, which is fine. But I just appreciate the support and people seeing that I do have like valid feelings sometimes. Like the reaction channel community and like the haters, like they never think I'm valid in any way that I feel. And it's just like, bro, how can I always be wrong 100% of the time? That's not a thing. Like, it's just genuinely not.
I mean, it could be. I don't think it is, but it could be.
This is a baby boy.
Oh, he was happy.
You guys know that I am a to-do list type of girly. I'm a planner type of girly. The planner that I actually hauled for you guys at the beginning of the year, I've been using for like daily scrapbooking. I am a couple weeks behind.
You're using it for daily. You're using a daily planner for daily scrapbooking. And that daily planner that Amberlynn purchased wasn't a cheap planner. Now scrapbooks aren't cheap either, but what?
I'm